Hey guys, I'm Evie, or I'm known here as Fibromom. Not too long ago, pretty recent, I found out that there's this big squabble about support groups. And I'm not talking about just fibromyalgia support groups, I'm talking about all chronic illness support groups. And if you are one with a chronic illness, you will probably know the term is a spoonie. Someone with a chronic illness is referred as a spoonie. And that is because of the spoon theory. I'm just here to share my take on it and how I feel about it. Seen someone on social media saying how spoonie community treated her really wrong, she had to get out, stuff like that. There was actually quite a bit of negativity that I seen on there. So it didn't make sense to me, so I did a bunch of digging and I read a bunch of different stuff. Me personally, if you're a part of Spoonie family or if you're subscribed to my channel, you would know that a lot of what I do on my channel is related to chronic illness. There are some downsides that I see when it comes to the chronic illness, or as people call it, the spoonie community. Now, before anyone wants to say I'm mean or whatever, just hear me out first. I do think support groups can be negative. And the reason why I say that is because you do have your Debbie Downers, you do have your negative Nancys. These are the people that like to always come together and be super negative all the time. Then people from the communities are all of a sudden be like, yeah, I got this, that, and the other ones, oh yeah, well I got this, and I've had this, I got this many doctors and this many symptoms, and it's like people are starting to compete against how sick they are. I find that very disgusting. Like, that's very disgusting. Now, maybe they don't always mean for it to be that way. I don't think we should compare sicknesses. I think you have some stopping you living a regular, healthy life. It sucks. It all sucks. You know, it doesn't matter if you had more or less than the next person. It all sucks. You know, and all invisible diseases isn't always physical symptoms. It's mental too. It all sucks, but it happens. Let me know how you feel about this. But, you know, if you're going into a support group, Facebook, which you guys know that my mom runs one, but there is a lot of them that will post nothing but negative stuff all the time. And as you're scrolling through your phone or your computer, all you see is this depressing stuff all the time. Now, I'm not saying that is not true. I'm not saying all these bad things and all these pains and stuff is not real, because they are very real. So, although I don't agree with that, you might be saying, well, Evie, why do you have a support group? Why do you do a channel here with YouTube about chronic illnesses? And I do my very, very, very best to try to keep it upbeat and happy. Now, I have posted some ugly videos, okay? But as I said from the get-go on my channel, it isn't always pretty, but it's real. And that's a part of when I want to start spreading awareness. You know, you wake up, you feel like total crap, you feel like death, and you may look like death, and sometimes you're not always in the mood to see an upbeat, cheerful video. You know, you're looking at these, scrolling through them like, oh, look, someone has this, but they got their makeup on perfect and they look great. You know, why can't I be like that? Sometimes you want to get online, or sometimes it pops up and you see one of these videos of mine. Maybe I'll show a picture of it. Like, oh, that chick feels like total crap. And then once you get watching the video, it's like, wow, I'm not the only one that feels like death today. I am not the only one that's feeling all this pain and just want it to go away. That little bit of reassurance of knowing that you're not all alone can make all the difference. That's why I post some of the ugliness. I try to keep it a lot of happy and a lot of good in there. That's why you see me post so many different kind of videos. I can't just post chronic illness stuff. There's no way. Because that is going to be depressing. Because let's be real. It's not sunshine and rainbows. It's hell. It's ugly. It's dark. But we are more than that, you guys. We are not just this disease. We're a person. We have a heart. We have beliefs. We have a soul, and although the hell that we lived through can turn us better, and it can make the world seem like a very low place, we gotta remember that we can take apart something beautiful from something so ugly. I know that can be hard to admit. I know sometimes people can't see it just yet. I know I didn't. This hell has taught me a lot of what people don't know about or learn about until they're way much older, until they're looking back at their lives. I'm only 28. I know birthday's in a few days. Don't remind me. Wait, 27, 28.
Okay, I recorded, but I'm either 28, I'm either gonna be, I'm gonna be 28 or 29, May 15th. So.
Oh, wow. Okay, ignore that. But anyways, I've learned at a much younger age than average how much to really appreciate life. And I know there's a lot of people say, no, you don't, you're only in your 20s. No, I have. I really have. When you're limited and you're struggling, and especially when you already lived a life without the symptoms and you miss that life, then you really start seeing changes. So, you know, it can either be really ugly or it can be a beautiful thing. And it's both. And I think it's up to us to find that happy medium. You know, I love the support groups. I'm so happy. I started the channel to connect with you guys, to spread awareness, and I can't tell you that I'm in a much better place because of it. But I hope you understand what I mean. Say, join a support group, join it for the right reasons. Look for support, because that's what I think a support group is. Look for support, give support. It can be amazing, you know? I have been with a few groups before, our own, and it was depressing. By the way, before I leave, I wanted to tell you guys today is Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, May 15th, and I got my purple shirt on, and I got my purple makeup on. I know it looks like crap, but it's, let's see, it's almost 3 o'clock. So, Z's gonna be getting up any minute, and Nathan will be home a little later. Gracie will be home about half an hour or so. And Gracie's birthday was yesterday. Her birthday's the 11th, Fibromyalgia Awareness is the 13th, and then my birthday's the 15th. Tell me what you think. What do you take on support groups? I appreciate you guys. I'm not saying you can ever be down, because there's no way you can wear a smile perfectly every day either. I hope you guys got something from this video. I just wanted to get my 2 cents in there and tell you guys how I thought. Thanks a bunch again for watching. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Share it and subscribe. And I will see you next video.